Here we go. Laying low in the limelight, routines in Tokyo have left you marked, hidden, but not forgotten. You are the mechanical conspiracy of a switchblade in the pocket. We will activate you soon. I want to power level this one. I can. Yeah, not on tier 4 stuff though. There we go. Wow. That's kind of cool. I think I want stuff that gives me, I want stuff that gives me supplies. Oh, he's definitely not doing that mission. I guess just him. I'm super happy with that one, but whatever.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Oh, I meant to actually kill these ones down here.
Special assignment received. Initializing. Special assignment received. Initializing.
Four more. Yeah. I'll have to complete all of them together to do this one. Oh, I guess we're doing all of them together. When they call Ballman off in Tokyo, many of Hermie's online friends went silent. She wants somebody to check in on them, but tracking them via their online personas will not be an easy task.
It's you!
Ram, ダメだ。
Sorry, we have to be careful. We're all that's left. But maybe you could win Yuichi's trust.
Many hamsters only blink one eye at a time.
Before the bomb, I used to chat with a lot of friends. Then boom, I lost contact. Could you maybe go and maybe look in on them for me? I mean, if it's not too much trouble. Please? You will? Oh! There's just one little complication. These are online friends. You know, internet anonymity, social networks. We're all learning to be alone together, yeah? I only know a few details about each of them. But I'm sure that's not a problem for you. You're cosmic smart. I'll just upload those details to your phone. Good luck. Thanks!
I think I just now realized there's a Fear Nothing Foundation jacket in there, which makes sense. Because, you know, he was part of it, but like I just never noticed the jacket on the wall. Your name is Dark Death Evil Man. 16, school. Everybody you've been kicking his ass over years. Actually, know where he lives, so this must be a piece of cake. Just be careful. He's been really into those zombie survival sims lately. Do. I think the other route might have been faster. Oh, wow. It's no real direct route, but
Local bounty detected.
it just
Initiate.
feels annoyingly longer than it needs to be. Oh shit. The shit going down has inspired me to make the perfect video game. I've been mapping out the levels. Ron, if you complete for me, please promise me a beta test.
Quick access inventory updated.
Working title? Better one? Catastropocalypse. Game designed by Dark Death Evil Man. Premise: when the evil corporation releases the black ooze in Tokyo, citizens rise up as monsters. So begins the Catastropocalypse. How long can he last? It's survival horror featuring crazy mechanics and environments full of immersion because they're based on places in my real life. Locations: like Haydn, use for inspiration. Ghost Stories neighborhood. The home, house in Nagami district. Our hero wakes up there. Ah, monsters gear up. The safe house. We need the fat loot. Hero hears rumors of Yakuza safe house. Bust in, grab mad gear, gak monsters. The shops. Survivalist knows he needs the info. Electronic shops. Get com gear, talk to survivors, gak monsters. Dream Palace. Got gear, needs somewhere to hide. Oh no, ambush. Like 20 waves and the super epic raid boss. Gak launch like a champ. Republic of World Hot Hotel. Hostess? Question mark. Subway. Survivalist is fending off the horde. Escape time. Can't climb wall, no helicopter. To the subway. Underground stealth segment. Stink. Ambush. Like 30 waves and mega super epic boss. The Easter egg. Just a dumpster. Or is it? Hidden Easter egg. Amazing, epic, and uncomparable item. The tank. No escape. Or is there? Survivalist hero. Hotwires Evil Corporation's tank. Need to gather items from surrounding environment. Started. Vehicle mechanics. Blows hole in wall. Escapes into sunset. Kaboom. Okay. I remember this. There's a dumpster. Have to go find the dumpster. It's like, it's either here or here. I forget exactly where. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. think it's this one. Yep. He's here. What does the shirt say? Fight. That's a cool shirt. Flashy Girl 27, photographer. Flashy Girl is a very private person. She doesn't like to say much herself. She told me that the only time she leaves her apartment to take photographs, but she did share some photography with us and still has a link to her Flickr account. So you can actually go look up that Flickr account. I just kind of remember where it is. I'm pretty sure if I can find the ghost graveyard again, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Yeah, it's over here. It has to do with the building and like the angle of the picture she took or something. She fell. Flashy Girl's final picture. It's messed up, yo. Next friend is Amia. She was serious from the group. She had a job and children and kept the rest of us in line. She even uses her real name as her username. Funny thing though, she talked about her kids all the time, but never her work. I do know where her kids go to kindergarten. Some exclusive place in the southern areas of Kaiden. Happy Smiles, something like that. The Hello website. Hey, Manga. So let's see here. And 248 just came back. Now I gotta figure out two more things to send. I'm pretty sure. Shit. I don't remember what this one is off the top of my head now. I think it's down here somewhere. I might have to look this one up. I know you can look up the website and figure it out from there. But here we go.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
You don't want to aggro all that shit. I'm trying to remember where the fuck she is. I don't even know that she's really at the school. I feel like that was maybe like a red hair or something. Well, let's look at the message again. Happy Smiles Yoshin.com. To translate Japanese. Wait, can I translate the site? Someone wrote a weird comment on your tweet? Okay. Hey, Kalini. Yourself? Get a refund, Jimmy, you're doing it wrong. I don't only tweet when I go live. Shows how much you pay attention. But I do always tweet, or try to always tweet when I go live, although I sometimes fuck that up and have it all prepped and don't hit send. Just see. Well, I also saw your tweet of that rabbit in a fucking sink. That's pretty fucking funny. Alright, I'm trying to translate this this page. Look, it's Jimmy's family. I honestly don't remember. I mean, oh, you could put her name in the Orochi group, in the Orochi.com employee finder. Last seen near Ginpachi Park with twin sons. Report if located. So yeah, I think I was in the wrong area. So she works at the kindergarten or whatever. She works at that school. But I think you're supposed to find her. There we go. Discarded ID badge. I did it! Without a guide. Just following the clues. Thinking Hermes is an awesome, amazing hacker who totally break into any system. Wants to. Why didn't she just hack these guys to find out who they are? Friends don't hack friends. Ever. Moving on. So my friend Fat Tracks, the thing he moved him was completely obsessed with his girlfriend. Always talking about until they broke up. I think it was because he didn't have a job. Anyway, he had a blog, and I guess that's a good place to start. I think it's... Looking at that in TSW. So I know you... not close at all. It hasn't changed since last night, or like technically like 5 AM this morning. I know I want to talk to this person, but I think you find his car first. It was like 17 missions or something. This is like the first one I'm doing tonight. Also, this is probably going to be a really short stream. So I doubt I'm getting a whole lot done tonight. My wife's plane is arriving at like 12:30 or something. If I read that message right. Yeah, 12:30 AM. 12:20 AM? So it's like about an hour her plane lands. I don't have to pick her up or anything, so she will probably be like maybe a half hour later than that, but I'm certainly gonna stop streaming when she gets home, if not a little bit before. Okay, this I straight up just remembered. Because if you go look at his blog, he's got a red car, and you go find the cars in Kaiden, and you can pick the wrong one, and that's bad, but yeah, that's the car. I remembered it from the time I solved it myself. We're actually looking into his blog. You reach his girlfriend, youth counselor. This one's a bit awkward. She's not really on my internet peep. She asked me to ask you look for his girlfriend, pretty please. He met her online, and he was supposed to meet her at Susanna's diner. He couldn't leave the house, too scared, and this is before everything went dark. Maybe if you're going that way, you could take a little peek at the diner. Just don't tell us if you find her dead or whatever. She was going to get a table on the second floor. Yeah, okay, so I tried to go to that part too soon. Too soon. So now we go to the second floor. And now we have an extra dialogue option, young woman.
彼は現れなかったわ。あの子、悲しそうだった。
Does it ever make you wonder? The web that the universe spins for you is a vast one. A lonely girl in Tokyo reaches onto the internet, searching for kindred spirits to connect with while she watches over her sweetly damaged brother. One of them works for the corporation that seems to be sitting at the heart of the spiderweb. Every delicate thread is a connection to something greater, and every single thread contributes just enough strength to keep the structure intact. Continue to follow these threads, and this web will one day catch you a butterfly. Yeah, I can't get any more cool rewards, sadly. Okay. So now I can go get the mission I wanted. If that was the prerequisite. I can go get all Saint Kawaii now. I hit the button so many damn times. Okay. All Saint Kawaii. Rumi has been hacking into the surveillance feeds across the city, but recently several of her cameras have stopped working. She needs help rewiring and restarting them. I was watching the whole stream last night. Felt crappy because of low blood sugar, but I did see it all. Congrats on the tower. Thanks, Clanny. That's alright, you weren't doing so good. I paid for that heavily. My morning was shit. I went to sleep so late. I went to sleep like after 5. I think I was up with my kid like 2 hours later or something. And I was like off and on, sleeping in between him needing to go to the bathroom or needing more juice or whatever. I was so bad.
Nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously.
Bingo, bingo, bingo! The clock says you're mad! Drink bingo, bingo! It explodes the sad! Bingo, bingo, bingo! Oh, hi! You came back! Welcome! Can I get you anything? A slightly radioactive TV dinner? Some bingo? You've been busy. Taking names, gacking monsters. I was watching. I haven't been up to much. Just achieving digital omnipresence by gazing into the boiling eye of my plasmatic data cauldron. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the most all-seeing cutie of them all? Why, you are, Harumi. Like my rig? Pretty fantabulous, yeah?
Your computer is smaller and pinker than mine.
I'm ready, man. Check it out. I'm the ultimate badass, state of the badass art. You do not want to frag with me. Check it out. Hey, Yuichi, don't worry. Me and my ultimate badass graphics card can destroy yours in any benchmark. Check it out. Independent targeting particle beam phalanx. Whop! Check it out! We got tactical smart missiles, phased plasma pulse rifles, RPGs, MMOs, FPSs, TMGs, CMSGs, RTSs, massive DPS! We got sonic electronic ball breakers! Bajoom!
エミューは後ずさりできない。
So, yeah, there's a slight snag in my whole omniscience scheme. I've been borrowing the feed from cameras all over the city, but some of the cameras stopped working and... Yuichi! Dinner! I nuked it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
ラクダのミルクは固まらない。
My big brother, a lot of the time, he doesn't seem to notice that I even exist. But I know that somewhere in there he loves me, in his own way. Ever since the bad day, and our parents, well, I'm all that's left to take care of him. So, if you could go reset some of those cameras, I'd be all seeing again, and that'd be nifty keen.
My sister Ram, her mouse clicking. It comforts me. Cat's urine glows under black light.
I like how he just like says random shit at you. Like someone else would say goodbye. Cat's urine glows under black light. Okay, first thing I want you to look into is the abandoned Orochi military tech lying around out there. There's a tank right outside our building and a helicopter just down the road. All Orochi field devices are equipped with visual sensors, but they're encrypted. I sent you a little virus I whipped up. Not big deal. It's only brilliant. It'll allow me to bypass the encryption and reroute the feeds to my computer. The different hardware uses different encryption, so you need to upload to the tank and the helicopter. Be careful, Orochi might be a big lumbering corporation, but they'll be protecting their data. Can't promise you'll be safe. Well, I can, but it'll mean about as much as when adults say it. Okay, here goes. Everything is going to be fine. Liar. Perfect. See if I can thread the needle backwards. There's like a window between this person and this person. You can just slip in there without aggroing anything. And then jump to hit the antenna, obviously, or interact with the antenna. Same thing over here, or similar thing over here. You can get just close enough. Now they're bombing us. No. Ouch.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Holy shiz, that was intense. The helicopter was all like boom, 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 and you're all like dodge, jump, roll. Total action hero. Anyway, I'm jacking the roach system. Don't worry, I'll share the feeds with your bosses. Next up, the district where you are has a lot of small businesses, a lot of CCTV surveillance on the streets. The problem is most of those cameras are all gunked up with the black stuff. You need to make a sweep through there and degunk the lenses. I gotta go. Yuichi just spilled soda all over his pants. Again. Again, Yuichi. Oh Lord, this fucking tough. It's one down. Well, that guy was a lot easier to kill. These guys suck though. Aha! Snuck past him. Couldn't pull me because the car. Oh, man, baby. There's a lot tougher than the other ones. What the hell? Hey, Zoom. How's it going? Two more. I wonder if I'm supposed to like impair him. He got like a lot stronger than he started out. He's reading Instagram. Do you know there's now indestructible shoes? There is a builder, but I'm not seeing a purpose of having two weapons. Because you have energy limits, Zoom. You need two weapons. You have energy that slowly regens. It regens twice as fast on your main hand and then your offhand. But punctures and bottoms. Fucking spam people are weird. I'm back. Welcome back, man. So yeah. You need an offhand. No, you can equip 2 basic abilities. That's the point. Like, you don't want to be spamming a basic ability. Like, basic abilities are shit. They're like literally placeholders. So like, rather than spamming your basic, you should be using your offhand consumer. And so if both weapons are out of energy, then you use basic. But like, ideally, you want to be hitting energy consumers. The fuck? How? What happened there? It had like no health, but then it got health back? That was weird. I was on TV on my phone, I was reading Instagram. Gotcha.
Check this shiz out. Got a pretty sweet line right into the heart of the Toei and Tokyo Metro feeds. Means I can pull anything off the subway feeds I want. Well, all except one. Are you seeing this? Not sure what happened here. Still getting the feed, but, is that camera walking? That's over by the subway entrance. I'm marking on your map. You should totally check that out. Like post-haste. Oh, and if you want an update on the soiled pants situation, we threw them out the window. It was the humane thing to do.
You're Jimmy and Nakash. Don't be silly, rabbit. Right now your build is you're eating any damage or just feeling. Well, okay, so you can't count this build. Like, this is a build for a 0 IP character that with non-leveled weapons. This is not any kind of meta. Yes, I have an ability just for healing and cleansing, although that's also important because my AR does not have any cleanse. I have heals, but cleansing is also super important. So yeah. Anyways, I will say the top offhand is the you should put on talismans and demonstrate. Fuck you, Kalani. Fuck you, Kalani. Let's see if there's one even for sale right now. There is not. Voltaic Shunt. Voltaic Shunt's a good offhand Ellie. But the DPS meta. Let's look at maybe we can find a winter cache. It comes out of winter cache. I'd also clip it because his reaction would be of epic proportions. Guys are fucking assholes. So like, the Orochi Thermal Inverter LE Focus flips the script on the normal LE mechanic. The normal elemental mechanic states that as your thermotic meter increases, your elemental abilities do more damage, right? But the inverter flips it, so when you're colder you do more damage, and when you're hotter you do less damage. And the reason this matters is as offhand you're not going to generate heat, but as an offhand it's amazing because the very first thing you cast between 0 and 25 you're going to be dealing not normal, but it's flipped, yeah, increase of 36.9%, right? And then you run Crystallized Flame, which is what you run with that as an offhand, which drops a manifestation that ticks damage. but you run it with the passive. So instead of every 2.5 seconds, when you run it with the passive, it deals damage every half second for 10 seconds? Yeah. So 20 ticks of significantly increased damage. Like for me, it would be 167, like with no gear. And then with the passive, it's 201, but every half second, versus a 167 every 2.5 seconds. Like the passive makes a huge difference. So the inverter with crystallized flame and its passive is like the meta offhand. It's like the best offhand weapon ability combo for literally just about anything, because essentially you drop a Manny on the ground, continue using your main attacks, and it just ticks a shit ton of damage on its own, and it also slows their movement. It's good ad control. Basically, like now it's damaging while you're hitting with your attack abilities, right? So your DPS goes up because you're essentially have multiple attacks happening at once. It's really good. There are other combos, for sure. But that's honestly like the biggest one. The other one would be like, I think the Voltaic Shunt and Mjolnir. That one you want it to heat up. I saw one. The Voltaic Shunt. After naturally dissipating heat for 10 seconds, your next elemental attack will deal additional damage. So like, you basically, I think you spam until you must spam until you burn off, or you're alternating it enough that like you're constantly getting the bonus of the 10-second delay. I'm not sure. I haven't used it myself, but I know that was like the offhand prior was like Voltaic Shunt until the inverter showed up in the winter cache. There's a Big Mac combo too, but that's every now. Shut up, Clay. God damn it. Let's go see if we can sneak through this way. Not wrong. That statement doesn't check out, Kalani, because you're always wrong. Destroy the technomorphic pile.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
What up, technomorphic pile? Seems like a rude thing to call someone. You're a technomorphic pile. He's hiding, poor guy. Filth wants bingo. Did you do the Tokyo Children's School yet? I did not. Now the rich with the Big Mac song wrote one of Jimmy's spots. You're talking about The young one. Wowzers, that was weird. I can't even. You think that with the black stuff turning everyone into mutant crazy zombie thing tentacles would be way past finding anything weird, but that was weird. You know what else is weird? I think that black stuff drinks bingo cola. Cause you remember Yuichi's pants? They've been overrun. I was looking at them with my binoculars. The tentacles were all over it. It's kind of disturbing. Maybe I should stop drinking this stuff. Back to business. QBL Media handle all of the advertising billboards in Kaiden, and because Orochi can't help themselves, they have camera installed along with all of their billboard installations. Managed to get into that feed, but there are 2 locations where the feed is missing. The overpass and the roof of the mall. Find a way up and see what you can figure out. There's some favorite missions here. The child school with the spirits. Final bosses on the penthouse. Oh, you don't. Okay, so sorry. I thought you were talking about the kindergarten area down here. You're talking about the Fear Nothing Foundation. Then yes, I did Fear Nothing Foundation. I did that already. I beat the storyline last night, or technically like stupid fucking early this morning. I got mine. Because the Fear Nothing Foundation is part of the storyline. Yeah, no, it was really good. I really like Fear Nothing Foundation. I think I did that a couple of streams ago, actually. I hate this scout guy. He's gonna see me. Oh, he didn't see me. Well, what do you know? Find something. Oh, I love this part. Find something that might attract the filth. Oh my god. Where did the rest of those fuckers come from? Shit! Shit! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. How did I not die yet? Holy fuck, I don't know how I survived that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Damn it, I was hoping. Fuck's sake, man. That was... I accidentally pulled like over 12 of them, I think. Or at least 12 of them. I thought I was pulling 2 groups, and somehow I pulled a 3rd one from somewhere. Woo! Alright, this part's awesome. Use the bingo soda to lure filth down to the tree. Ta-da! All my hopes dashed in 2 minutes. Grenades, the unofficial hate skill #1. I mean, I don't think that was all grenades, dude. I mean, look, it's not that the grenade doesn't help. The stun from the elite grenade is actually what helps, because it buys me time to smack him with the leech heal. But I did a lot of damage just spamming other shit. It's less important than you think it is. The grenade part of it. Like, it'd be the same thing with hammer, right? I'd be relying on eruption to like knock them in the air and buy me like a couple of seconds. Oh, I think I misunderstood what you said, Leo. Issues with pulling stuff? Yeah. Okay, I know what you mean now. I thought you were saying, like, the grenade was, like, OP. I don't think it's that OP, at least unleveled. But yeah, I think... Well, okay, so... It's still technically my fault, I guess. The problem is... The problem is, like, okay, let's say you're replacing a Manny, right? You'd be able to see how big the circle is. Or even Bullet Belay. Even Bullet Belay, like, once you cast at least once, you get, like, a general idea of how big the circle is. It's really hard to see with the grenade how big the circle is and where it's, you know what I mean? Because it actually lands and goes away quite quickly. And there's no, I don't, it's not really like a solid circle outline. Which, I mean, looks better, I suppose, but like, let's see. Yeah, like you can sort of see the edge, the edging of the lines, but it's not super clear, like where it actually ends. So I think what's happening is, I think it's damaging through walls, which is a little weird. But B, depending on like I can also place it here, right? Well, never mind. It auto-targeted. But yeah, like depending which target it's hitting, like is the center of the AoE. So like that circle is pretty big. I think it's pulling other stuff, and I can't really tell what it's doing. If that makes sense. Like, honestly, the main advantage, I think, with the assault rifle right now for me is the leech healing. I find that to be preferable to the sustaining, I think. And then there's the range, right? The range. I like not having to melee stuff. It's made a lot of missions way fucking easier. It made that fungal fill like end spot, and even the Drog one, because I could so far away I could kill the pods without causing the things to spawn out of them. You just kill the pod and everything in it died. That was super useful. That shit would have taken way longer. There's filth in humans. There's one more here. You have to go back this way. You guys threading the needle so good there. Of course, you can't thread the needle when some fuckhead renders in front of you. That's right, I'm gonna use you to climb this ladder, you jerk. No! I think it's because I jumped. God damn it. I jumped and it canceled the AR. Now I gotta climb the slow way. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I also believe it's designed for 20 meter, only for 10-ish. So the game expects people to fight more close and far. Do you see the pic I sent you? Simply no map, unbroken in game? Yeah, I saw that. Midnight in the game. Notice how midnight is now brighter? Because midnight resets like lighting effects.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
We're just gonna run. Run, run, Rudolph. Alright. I really like this one. It's so great. Don't make a sound, don't move. I figured out what was happening to the cameras. That big crazy bird has been collecting them. Too bad you're holding the last one, eh? You need to get out of that nest. Search the junk and find something you can use. Look, I'm really sorry I got you into this, but if anyone can revive it, you can. Just don't let that thing see you. It looks a bit pissed off. For serious. I remember when these things used to have Aegis shields. They eventually fixed that. You can see my glowy eyes. So we're gonna try not to fuck this up. So you don't want to step on those things because they'll trigger like an alert and kick you out of the nest. I think there's an alarm clock right there. One of the kids should come running up with a juice box. Hope not, they shouldn't be asleep. Got the legend. We got a can of cola, I think. I might have to come back here because no wait, I do have the can of cola, never mind. It's just timed. Bingo, bingo, bingo. We did it! All saying Kawaii. Nest Ninja Achievement. Hell yeah. And we got the legend. Oh no! I forgot there's stuff there. My bad, my bad. Nice. Completed that set, I think. Yeah, alarm clock looked like 5 times during the achievement myself. I believe this is one of the last reach achievements for me. Really? The alarm clock? Oh, I guess so. That one's kind of like covered in filth-ish. As each camera comes online, our vision becomes clear. Your part is to wipe the eyes, cleanse the throat, wash the ears, and clear the senses. Your actions birth the future. Every variable in the parent of 1,000 afterbirths soaked possibilities. Gross. Like we'll do I think we can do neuromancy and the art of making friends, and then that'll be all of Harumi's missions. Neuromancy and the art of making friends. Harumi wants us to have more eyes on the street, but needs some help uplinking her gear to the outside world.
Babies are born without kneecaps. They don't get them until they are 2 to 6 years old.
Come on, come on, come on! Frag! Frag! Get some! Yeah, get some! Come at me, bro, I'm jacked! Yeah, you nargle puke dorks! Give me all of your aggro! Pop, 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 pow! I'll put a megaton of hot plasma right up your... Oh, hey! I was just, gaming. You know, gaming. I'm a gamer. It's what I do.
She's a hacker too. Rum's semi-famous in some online circles.
Well, I don't want to brag, but I've gotten into a slew of systems. I graduated from corporations to governments when I was only little. I found the secret way into occult eBay, and you should see the hidden files Morning Light has on you. That's how I recognized you. But my favoriteest thing is needling Orochi. I've spent months setting up web traces, backdoors, dummy accounts, and password spammers from every angle, but June! But at every angle, their walls held up. That is, until 3 weeks ago. See, Orochi is planning...
All made of stars. Made of stars. You're all made of stars. Marco, Marco. Dream a little dream with me.
John.
グラウンドゼロだ。ゼロポイントシグナルだ。やばい。消してくれラム。おい、グズグズするな。家まで飛んで帰るぞ。吸血以下の汚染が頻繁に起こってる。耳を通り抜けていく。俺たちの耳の中。
No, he's just misunderstood. I've been talking with him. John? You're getting kind of icky. Can you stop that? Please. That was spooky, right? Right, Orochi. Recently, they started setting up some kind of fancy satellite uplink on the roof of an apartment complex, very close to here. I've got a little gizmo. If you attach it to that uplink, I can tap their data stream remotely. Imagine all that yummy, yummy data! You have to get on that roof without being seen by the Orochi cyborg units. Good luck. Not that you... Oh, Mother Hubbard! You sneaks! Thought you could get the drop on the Neuromancer Queen, huh? Get some! Oh, this is just a new mech game I play. Yeah, a hyper-realistic mech game with emergent physics. Yeah.
Mr. Mojorizing is an anagram for Jim Morrison.
I'm not sure why she feels the need to lie to your character about the fact that she's controlling a mech. Like an actual Orochi mech. As opposed to playing a mech game. Ah, crap, I didn't add those. So I don't think they can follow me past here. MechWarrior Roommate Edition, 10 would play. No, wait, someone... You have it. 43, 54... Okay, this one has the most chance. And then you'd be amazing at that one. Okay. Smooth. We're gonna try this again. Here we go. And that's how you do that. Corpse and the key. You find a cadaver when recently deceased, and next to the body you find a key. Might as well grab that while we're here. No reason not to. Yeah, I didn't have to fight those stupid buckler drones. Find enough bullshit right here. Should be this guy? Yep. Person I hosted last night, showing some documentary about some weird YouTubers. Wow, who did I host last night? Blade, right? He was doing Pedro the Banana or something when I posted it. Yeah, Blade LMAO. Signal's still wonky. I needed to do this one more time. There's no sound link. It's on a rooftop marketing map. The building's locked up, so you might have to get creative. And apparently I didn't read this one. Suppose something start putting the gear into the network. There's a second link I need to patch you into. No, I did read that one. Why is that one still showing up? I know I read that one. Aha! Hiding in a tree. Switch. He's talking IRL stream at one point. And there's all these kids that believe they had Jedi Force powers. I heard the McDonald's mission has to go. I was like, what the fuck is this? I've been there. I've been there when you're like watching something. Or, you know, kind of like not really watching it, it's just on. And you're doing something else and you're not really paying attention, and all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck? What is going on over here? My side mission didn't turn in? What? I was at the Dream Palace and it didn't return the I have to walk back down there, I guess. I do like this one. You know, this part isn't particularly hard. I don't know if it's supposed to be harder or what, but like I think it's more neat than difficult. You just watch him go across. But if you're standing right here, like, he can't touch you, so just sort of do your thing. I'm in, we're in, everyone's in. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I owe you, but you owe me too. We'll have to add it all up. If you're still in the red, accept payment in the form of bingo, bingo, bingo. Check it out, setting your pick. Something I picked up. You're being watched by something. Something with hungry camera eyes. Maybe check that out, right? Well, right, because it's her. It leads to the other missions. So, okay. I guess. Oh snap! I wasn't paying attention.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
This one can kind of suck because you have to chase her all the fucking over the place, and you aggro like everything while you're doing it. So you better hope you don't lose sprint. She's fucking fast. You think this game would be dope in VR, listening to this IP? Yeah, for sure. I think especially some of the more like horror takes, like The Park or Moons of Madness that's coming out. I think those like things that are like first person sort of walking around horror things would honestly be some of the easiest and most effective in VR, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Special assignment received. Initializing.
You will die back, or we shall be forced to cancel your life. You will die back, or we shall be forced to cancel your life. or we shall be forced to cancel your life.
Especially since the park is up on rails. But I think if the game is like a first person, like kind of like sort of walking around, interacting with stuff, it already fits that mold of control interaction a lot better than like a combat game. You know, I think those are harder to do right. It looks like they've been making some progress there, but it still feels like, you know, the other ones would be like, I don't know, like safer bets. You know what I mean? God damn it. I know I can get over. There we go. Right here.
Halt, human. This unit is designated Security 5. This unit has crucial data that... Wait. Is that my voice? Is that my voice? This does not compute. Danger, Will Robinson. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Classic. This unit is an ally. This unit has crucial data to share. The virulent substance, designated the filth, has spread to multiple tiers of technology within Tokyo. The filth corrupts the programming of said technology to malevolent ends. Nothing is safe. This unit would like to investigate further. However, this unit cannot leave its position at this time. Perhaps you can find uncorrupted mech units and bring the reinforcements here. This device may be used to take remote control of uncorrupted units. This unit wishes you luck.
Going to come to their first VR game will be something with Conan. I mean, maybe. I don't know if it fits it that well though. You know, I would think honestly the horror IPs I would feel would just fare better for like VR adventures. Honestly. Harumi, is it? Rumi Rum. Her head rattles like a pachinko machine. Bing, bing, bing. All that tilt. The caffeine holds her smile up pretty good. She's got just the right balance of damage to keep going in the most unlikely of ways. But if that chaos ever slips, don't let the cute face fool you too much. She wanted something more than just a connection to cameras and satellites. Don't know what, but I feel that itch. Never flim flam, but flim flammer. We can do our empowerment thingy now. Doing VR, then you doing games anyways. Man, maybe. See some cookies where you walk around swinging an axe like an axe. Yeah, it doesn't work very well though. Like, in my experience, anyways, from what I've seen, like the movements is the hardest part. And the thing about what's funny about like walking simulators is like the movement is actually not that important because it's more like what you do standing in place with stuff that's around you than the actual walking somewhere, right? But in other games, like the movement's important, and like I don't know, seeing people play like say like Fallout 4 VR or whatever, like where you're basically just like teleporting forwards repeatedly, it just that would work in like a game like The Park, right? And it wouldn't even feel like that weird, but in like action games, it just feels like messed up. Stab with opponents like never before, tuned VR. Low level upgrading sucks so bad, you run out of currency so fast. You're probably over upgrading. Like, your head talisman gives you the most power rating. These three give you the next most power rating, and these three give you the next most power rating. And the weapons are about equivalent with the head. But like, you want to focus, like you don't want to upgrade like 9 pieces at the same time. That doesn't, you're gonna run really shard low. Like you want to focus upgrading like a piece at a time and like vendor the other shit off, you know? Like, especially non-matching. Anything non-matching at first, like just chuck it, vendor it. And if it's matching, like upgrade head talisman with head talisman and do the head talisman first and then do the next piece. Once that's like max its color and kind of bring everything up together, I just upgrade everything. Yeah, that's a problem that a lot of people do. And then they'll also upgrade like, you know, other pieces. You know what I mean? They'll upgrade like, oh, I want to have this heal set or whatever. It's like, no, dude, you gotta just calm the F down. It's not gonna help you. Just upgrade pieces at a time. Trying to get to blue? Yeah, so trying to get to blue, like, you should get your headpiece blue first. You know? And then... Like, you actually get a free blue piece. Or, like, the first talisman you get to green level 20, you get a green level 20, like, immediately to fuse it to blue. As part of, like, the training you on how to fuse tutorial. Same for your first weapon that gets from green, that gets max green. You get a throwaway 20 to make it blue. So, like, shut up, Kalani. I'm not demonstrating. So, like, for example, you don't get your head talisman until I think you finish Kingsmith. And it gives you the head talisman before you go to Savage Coast. So I always made sure, because the head talisman gives you the most power rating, to never upgrade my neck or waist to full green 20. Because I didn't want to waste making a talisman full blue on the neck or waist. I'd rather would get the headpiece, level that to green 20, and make that my first blue. Because you get the most power rating from your headpiece. What's the point of talisman builds when you have the ammo wheel now? Well, the only... So, like... This class sucks. The professor's uncomfortable. The only thing that's like you would do is there are like dungeon and raid drops that are still like heal specific or tank specific, right? So like that part still exists, you know? Like let's see. Oh no, star spawn. What's another? I don't know. Like what, the blood halo is a heal. It's a heal headpiece because the effect, like the stats are controlled by anima allocation, right? So the stats will be the same, but its effect, it's the red background secondary effect is a healing effect, whereas this is like a damage effect. And there's also tank effects. And there's some that can be used for other things. You know, this is obviously Oni blood is whenever you heal the same enemy 5 times, they get leech effect for 10% of their damage over 3 seconds. So like this obviously is a healing effect. So like they still exist. You're not like the tank stuff is honestly more commonly used than the heal stuff, just because healing stuff is so not really needed in most content right now. Which is unfortunately that's just the way it is, right? Like, not that there's no healing content, because there is. Like you do need a healer for like E10 raid, maybe even E5 raid, depending. Like, I think you might need one for E5 raid actually. You don't really need a healer for the earlier raids as people are sustain tanking, but it's helpful sometimes. I guess you still want a healer for people that get potted. So like raid's a place where you still want heals. Potentially someone might go healer or some sort of like DPS heal mix for like occult defense groups in the higher levels, maybe. You also I like pre like E5 dungeons, like you could use a healer. Like tanks, here's the thing about the whole meta, right? Is like tanks are still new or are on non-standard sustain tanking tank builds, which really will not work in the higher tiers. But they do work in the lower tiers with a healer. Like the normal setup does actually function in lower dungeon tiers, which you're going to be in for a while. It just sucks to tell people like, hey, you know, you're tanking with you know, with a set that requires you to need a healer, and even if you could find one in like E8, your tanking set's going to get you killed even with a healer in the E8 tiers. But in like E3, go for it, no problem, have fun. So it's not that like people don't, like, there are lower level dungeon groups or cabals that like have newer tanks with like non-meta tank builds that tank just fine as long as they have a healer, and the healer can help keep them alive in those lower tiers where they're not getting one shot because they're not sustained tanking. It's a problem that's in the higher tiers. The thing is, because if you're planning to go for the higher tiers, you have to plan your gear towards that. It trickles down to where like a lot of lower tier stuff is run the same way as the higher tier, even though it's not mandatory down there. But you definitely will find groups that are like more casual groups that have no intention of like potentially hitting like E10 tiers of dungeons, and they just run what they know to run or what they like to run, and they have healers and they have tanks with like, you know, shotgun tanking or something, you know what I mean, like shit that's not really viable later on. So it's really a scaling problem, but because you're upgrading usually towards that path, like I said, it kind of trickles down. The people tend to focus towards the meta because that's what they have to upgrade their gear towards that. But honestly, like, it's not like any of the talismans honestly make that big of a difference. Kawaii, you goddamn troll, shut up. Like, cold silver dice, you know, luminous cold silver, or a radiant cold silver dice is like, you know, best in slot. But even if you have it, when you critically hit, I think radiant is what, 33% chance to gain 1 energy or something like that when you get a crit hit. So you have to crit, and then you get 1 energy. Like, it all kind of adds up, right? It does all add up eventually, but none of the talismans are so no, wait, hold on, let's go all Cobra Ring. When you purge a beneficial effect, which how the fuck often is that even happening, you have a 75% chance to gain 1 energy for the weapon which triggered the effect. What's the other one? Razor Fossil, best in slot. When you're angry with groups, defeat an enemy, your damage is increased by 8% for 3 seconds. This effect can stack up to 5 times. However, only 1 stack can be gained per second. So, like, I don't know, man. You can have all the red background best in slot items you want. And it is better than not having them, but it's not like back in TSW where you could have, like, a certain specific piece that was like, you know, just made you crazy stronger than anyone not running that piece, right? They are best in slot because they're the best of what's available for that slot, but it's not like if you just had a regular radiant luck piece, you wouldn't be doing almost the same amount of damage or something. Like I said, like, in general, they add up a little bit. It's better to have them than not have them. But I had like luminous stuff into mythic, didn't hear me, even if it made a difference. Yeah, I'm running around naked, I'm getting through stuff. I'm running around with no talismans. So like, and I wasn't low. I did a New York raid story mode the other day, and I wasn't lowest DPS. I think that one of the tanks was, but the tank was like full mythic or mythic plus, maybe like a red, and I still did more damage than them with no gear. Like, that's kind of crazy. You need talismans in inventory space. So yeah, like, I don't know. It's it's one of those things. It's like it's nice to have all the things that are technically best in slot, but again, it's not like TSW where that was going to make or break. You know, you're gonna be doing like 20,000 less DPS because you don't have that talisman. That's just simply not the case. Which, like, by intention, I think when they put out all these effects, they're all, every time I first saw them in Legends, I'm like, really? This is what we're getting? This is nothing. Why do I care about this? But that prevents any of them from being like super game breaking either. Like, it's the best piece by like this much for that slot. But if you don't have it, whatever. It's, you know, it's just whatever. I'm gonna like end here. I expect my wife to be knocking on the door any minute, coming home from the airport. So I'm gonna throw over to somebody. We'll see who here in a second. Oh, Squirrelpool's doing Legends, so probably gonna be Squirrelpool, I think. Yeah. We're gonna hit up Squirrelpool. Go say hi to him for me. He's a cool dude. Yeah, knocking on the door. I think the key is on the key ring to the car, which I have. So yeah, I'm pretty sure she has to knock on the door. Anyways, gonna raid Squirrelpool. Thanks for hanging out. We finished Harumi's missions. Next stream we'll do Harumi bot missions. See you guys later. Bye.